She couldn't do anything. She couldn't even sit herself. Like whenever she was sitting, she just keep falling out on the side. She couldn't even walk or roll or and we would keep coming here and she would keep giving her some exercises to do for her. If we could like keep doing stuff and give her do exercise every day.
Lovely. So she showed you exercises to do?
Yeah.
And did you find it helpful?
Yeah, it was really helpful. Like she was starting to sit herself. Like then she started to crawl, and now she recently started to walk as well.
Okay.
So I think they gave her lots of support for her to do lots of things. Because whenever I was seeing like other children in her age, they were walking and doing stuff and like even running around as well. But she wasn't doing anything, so I was a bit worried. And I think the physio gave her a chance to do lots of things she couldn't do before.
It's been really good. Everyone's been really helpful. There was a lot of physical support and like emotional support. We did have our ups and downs trying to find the right things to suit me, and it helped me manage to sit in my chair for long periods of time.
Alison gave Bushra a lot of things, especially give Bushra much more courage to sit on the wheelchair. She used to be sit 1 hour and then she sit 6 to 7 hours. It's a big achievement for Bushra, and it's all credit going to the Alison Physio team. And we say Alison, she's wonderful, wonderful. And we hope we'll get the similar service when Bushra going to the adult, when she will go to the transfer into the adult service. We miss Alison. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Ben Wilson. I'm 36 years old and I have cerebral palsy and a mild learning disability. As I have gotten older, my physio changed a lot. I am now going to trampolining and swimming. When I'm in the pool, I can throw up a ball, and this makes me feel free. It also relaxes my muscles. I also go to rebound, which is on a trampoline. This helps me with my spatial awareness. When I started school, I could walk using a walker, but because I've stopped walking, my brain forgot how to do it. I now have a stand-up, but I need trained staff to help me into it. It helps me to keep healthy and strong, and enables me to do the things that I like to do, like going into social settings without having spasms constantly. It makes me feel like I am in control of my own body. It allows me to enjoy going to events like Pride and joining in with the march.
After, a day or two, every day, twice a day, I could feel this. I was a bit stiff muscle-wise, and I could feel it all getting better and better. and been able to do a bit more all the time. And as it went on, progressed, I finished up like I didn't need the walking frame, and I was able to get to the level where it was just a walking stick. And so, I just say, I started off with 0, the way I felt. I was 10 now, and I felt physically, I even made me better mentally as well. I can't appreciate this physiotherapy staff enough. I just couldn't believe how come on since I started the programme where they taught me to do it till now, till I got to this level. And as I say, I just couldn't believe physically and mentally how he's helped me. All I can say, I'm glad we've got people like that have dealt in the physiotherapy department, because they're all really, I say, dedicated and professional people. So I'm not going to got any better people to look after me.
Mr X is a 41-year-old man with 2-year history of prostate cancer and bony mets, admitted with severe weakness and pain, gone from fully independent around the house and garden washing his car to sleeping in a chair due to fear of being stuck in bed. At the beginning of our sessions we concentrated on bed transfers and mobility practice within his room using a Zimmer frame. Mr X spoke of his embarrassment of having to be hoisted off of the toilet when he was unable to stand from it, and therefore had taken to using a bedpan and urinal bottle, as it had taken 40 minutes to get to and from the toilet the previous night. As time went on, Mr X began to walk further and further in our physio sessions, out of the hospice and into the grounds, often walking full circuits of the hospice perimeter. He was now come out of his room to fetch his own drinks from the water cooler, completing 25 minutes independent cycling on the motormed, and mobilised with just a single crutch. Mr X often spoke during the sessions of how he was finding exercise a positive focus for him, and how he felt he was achieving something with physiotherapy, and the improvements in his physio sessions will be reflected in his independence on the ward. Soon Mr X was sharing himself, using the toilet independently, and was even able to walk as far as the local pub, although he tells us he realised he had forgotten his wallet. As time progressed and we built our relationship with Mr X, we spoke of stairs practice and visiting home to ensure he'd feel safe, supported and as independent as possible on discharge. Mr X told us at this point, with tears in his eyes, that he felt when he arrived he may never leave, and he was thrilled that we were starting to talk of plans to enable him to go home. Physiotherapy at a hospice isn't just for people in the last few days or weeks of life, and isn't just for older people. If you have someone who has a palliative or incurable diagnosis, consider if a specialist palliative care team could help them. We do discharge people home better than when they arrive.